What is up, guys? Dzeeff here, and today we have, what is this? A new ban list. Pretty exciting, and I actually really did think that it was going to be posted this week. YCS Sydney just happened last weekend, and it's been a while since I've seen a YCS happen where so little discussion around it happened, because pretty much no one was talking about YCS Sydney, even though some cool stuff did end up happening there as far as deck choices and tech choices went. But people are really sick of this format, and I thought that they would put it right after YCS Sydney because they've put it a week before YCS in the past and have it go legal on Monday, and that's fine, but then people don't really care about the big event so much because the format's kind of dead. We've had that happen in the past, but I kind of figured they would put it this week, and then they did, so that's pretty exciting. Before I go too much further, I just want to say that if you guys want to buy any cards because of the new ban list, make sure to use my link in the description below to tcgplayer.com. If you do that, a portion of the sales go right back into the channel, so it's a way to support me without spending any extra money, which is awesome. And we don't know, I haven't looked at it at all. I know none of the cards. I don't even know the date that it starts and ends and stuff, but we'll take a look here because I'm pretty sick of this format, and I really hope, I mean, I haven't looked at it yet, but I really hope it's a big list, or at least has some really important hits for decks like Orcus and Sky Strikers. So this one says, let's take a look here. It says it's not updated. Okay, hold on. Let me look at the EU site, because I know that theirs gets updated before ours sometime. It's like, wait a second, that doesn't seem updated. So let's go over to United Kingdom, see what's going on. We go, I think it's in, Forbidden and Limited cards. Is it updated over here, or have I been baited pretty dramatically by Nimnim? If this is not updated, this is Nimnim's fault. The page is not loading very well, so it might in fact be updated. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, what's going on here? I don't think it's I've seen enough text messages, at least notification wise, and I've seen a couple posts on Facebook that I know the ban list is updated, but it seems to not be loading here because the EU site seems to be kind of overloaded. I've tried refreshing this page. It's not really doing anything. Like I said, the US page, or the NA page I should say, that one usually takes like a couple more minutes to update, sometimes even like 30 minutes to update, so hopefully this one opens up. Okay, so it updated. Looks like, wow, that is really hard to read. Is this what this list always looks like? I don't really use the EU one. I feel like I used it for one ban list, but yeah, the regular US site that I usually use is not updated still. It probably will be by the time you guys see this video, but we're over on the UK site. I'm afraid to refresh the page because I don't know how long it'll take to load. That took like 10 minutes. So this is effective from 21/2020, which means January 20th, so just a few days, 3 days from now, which is pretty exciting. And let's take a look. I don't know why these cards are all yellow, but I guess that might be the old stuff. Okay, what do we got here? We oh my god. Okay, I mean, we can talk about these three hits. I'm in disbelief. I have not missed anything. Remember one time I missed Astrograph Sorcerer. Banned Orcus Harpor, banned Thunder Dragon Colossus, and banned Heavy Metal Foes Electromite. Yeah, that's a pretty big deal. I'm going to withhold any judgment on these decks until I see the full list. My initial reaction is, holy crap, those are some big hits. I remember, so this is, keep in mind here, well, does this one say, so this one says the next update is no sooner than March 30th, which is almost to the point of Master Rule 5. So I really thought there's going to be another ban list between this one and Master Rule 5. Turns out there's not, which means, yeah, it's going to be a pretty big hit to cards like Colossus. I didn't think that would get hit until the next ban list because Thunder Dragons aren't really doing that much right now, but this is pretty big. If I will say though, if Orcus Harpor is the only Orcus hit, the only direct Orcus hit, that deck might actually still be a little viable. You can still do some pretty interesting stuff with like Symbol Skeleton and all those cards, and obviously Nightmare is really big, but those three hits are huge. Really shows Konami once again taking a pretty heavy stance against combo decks on the ban list. Let's scroll down though and see if got some more. Whoa. Okay, so we have those are all the monster cards, but we have I just realized the page is only loaded this far too, which is a real shame. So we have, but first we have Ib, the World Chalice Justicar, which is obviously a very powerful synchro monster, probably prepping for when Needle Fiber comes out, which won't be until April, but it still is like a pretty big deal. Is that in April or is that in March? I'm pretty sure it's in April, but we have Ib banned. That card is really, I mean, it's not degenerate right now, but it does some pretty crazy stuff with any, you just summon Draconet and then just like full combo. And then we have Tempest Magician, which is interesting because because with Electromite ban, it'd be pretty hard to pull off the Tempest Magician FTK that some Pendulum players were doing, but I guess it is still like not fair enough, so they want to ban it. And like I said, the list is only loaded down that far. I can try refreshing again. I really hope it doesn't screw up. I can try refreshing this old one. This is the most technical difficulties that I've ever had in a ban list video. This page is not reloading, so I can't go to that one. So I guess you just have to wait. I wonder if it's on the Yu-Gi-Oh database. You guys know about that? Oh, it's loaded more. Oh my God! Wait, what? Oh, we're to the limited part. No, we're to the forbidden part. We are to the forbidden part. Hold on. We've scrolled too far. Banned Azathoth. Banned Salamangreat Mirage Talio. Banned Brilliant Fusion for some reason. Rest in peace. Banned Sky Striker. Mobilize Engage. Oh my God. Sky Striker Engage is banned. It happened. Sky Striker Engage is banned. And Harpora is banned. And Brilliant Fusion is banned. Rest in peace. And Colossus is banned. And all these degenerate... We gotta center ourselves. That was worth the wait for the loading. I sat here for like 20 minutes, but I don't even know what to say. They did it. Engage went from 3 to 0. 3 to 0. It should have probably gone from 3 to 2 to 1 to 0 over the course of the past year and a half, but they said, nope, we'll keep it at 3. Yeah, fuck Sky Strikers. Like, it's the worst. That's so cool that Engage is... Call me salty, call me bored, call me whatever, but I am so happy Engage is banned. My deck even has, like, a good matchup against Sky Strikers. You know, it has Secret Village, and I still don't like Sky Strikers. It's been too long with Engage at 3. Holy crap. I don't even know... This is doing everything I wanted to do. I mean, even if... I mean, an Altergeist monster didn't get banned, so I guess we're still looking good. They might... With these big hits, though, I think that they might have hit... I wouldn't be surprised if they hit, like, an Altergeist card or two, like Spoofian or Molespeak, like it is in the OSG, where both those cards are semi-limited. Holy crap, though. This is... We haven't even gotten to the limited or the semi-limited or the unlimited, and this is already looking pretty insane. So, I don't know if my heart can take any more ban cards. Okay, no more ban cards, but... Whew, wow, that's crazy. The Brilliant Fusion, you might think I'm, like, really sad about that, but the card was basically unplayable at 1 anyway. Maybe they were afraid of, like, the Predaplant combo with Orphis Scorpio and stuff, but realistically, like, no one's really playing Brilliant Fusion in a competitive deck too much, so I don't think that really changes that much. And then we have... Okay, we have Danger Nessie is limited instead of semi-limited, and Prankatops is limited instead of nothing. That's pretty crazy. Also keep in mind that the list is only loaded this far, which really, really sucks. We have to keep reloading the page, but this is already like a pretty big deal. You can see Multifaker is still limited there, so we're not going to get too excited about that coming out the ban list. So I'm over on Twitter here, and luckily TCG Player has broken these down into banned, limited, semi-limited, and unlimited. So even though I will get them spoiled a little bit faster than I would like to, because I won't be going card by card, I will at least be going section by section. So just in case you missed something, because I had to refresh the page 1,000 times, on the Forbidden we have Orcus Harpor, Thunder Dragon Colossus, Ib, Tempest Magician, Azathoth, Crazy Stalio, Insane, Engage, which is just wow. They really just went out there and banned at least one card from all 4 of the top decks: Orcus, Sky Striker, Salamangreat, and Thunder Dragon. That is insane. And poor Brilliant Fusion. I don't know why, but maybe there's some Brilliant Fusion support coming out. So this is the... this is the limited... Okay, this is... Oh my god. I'm gonna have a heart attack. Limited. True King Disaster. Who cares? Pot of Avarice. We'll talk about that in a second. Prankatops. Servant of Endymion. Carter Demise. Dragonic Diagram. Into the Void. Sekka's Light. Red Reboot is limited. And Danger Nessie. I'm not making this up, you guys. This list looks like it was made for me, personally. We have... I don't even know what to say. Carter Demise and Dragonic Diagram. Dragonic Diagram was banned in the OSG format for quite a while, so it makes sense that it was limited here. I am just so happy with this list. Red Reboot is limited. Red Reboot, obviously very powerful against the decks that I like to play, and I don't know, trap decks are looking pretty good, because we can see that, like, Judgment didn't get re-banned or something, or we didn't lose a card like that, so it's a pretty big deal. Lightning Storm is obviously just around the corner. We're going to have a video about that that either tomorrow or the next day, so I'll talk about that in a little bit. But with Red Reboot Limited, I guess my upload schedule is going to be weird now we have a new ban list, but with Red Reboot Limited, I mean, that's a pretty big deal because it means that people are not going to be drawing that card as often. They're not going to be playing that card as often, and Lightning Storm and Twin Twisters might be the go-to. And there's some overlapping counters that I'll explain in that video where they lose it, or it beats Lightning Storm and Twin Twisters, but not so much Red Reboots. This is really good. I am just like dying. This is actually crazy. Pot of Avarice. I actually was thinking, you know, I've talked about this card not coming back for a while. I think it's fine to come back at least at one copy. It's not a starter card, which sounds really weird, but it's not a starter card, and maybe some combo deck can abuse it, but probably not. I don't know. We'll have to see. Be just seeing. The only way that the True King Lithosagam can come back is if Diagram was hit in some way. Otherwise, Dinosaurs with that new dinosaur card later on that we're gonna get, and not the upcoming set, but the one after that, it'd just be way too crazy. But let's move on to semi-limited before I die. I'm pretty sure that there's going to be an Altergeist card on the semi-limited list, because if there's not, that deck is going to be crazy. So let's take a look here. There's no Altergeist card on the semi-limited list. Okay, semi-limited, Deep Sea Diva, Tour Guide from Mana World, Mind Control. Deep Sea Diva and Tour Guide from Mana World are very powerful cards, very similar cards as well. They're both older cards that are normal summon reliant, and then special summon a pretty powerful monster from your deck. In the case of Deep Sea Diva, it's usually Neptibus, really good card, and Tour Guide, you know, summoning those BA monsters. BA is going to get like a small boost, well, not even a small boost, a boost from Master Rule 5 just in general, so having Tour Guide at 2 is a pretty big deal as well. That card has been limited since like 2015, I think 2014 maybe. No, not 2014, maybe. No, I think it was early 2015 when that card got limited, because it was at 3 for a little bit in Burning Abyss, but by 2015 I think the card's limited. And then we have Mind Control at 2. Does it make a huge difference? I don't know if that's really going to be like a huge deal, just because it's like a 3 of versus a 2 of, and it's like a card that you only play like really going second. But yeah, I guess it's just a hit to going second decks. I'm still like, I don't even believe the previous 2 slides. They're like super crazy. Lastly, for unlimited, let's take... Okay. Unlimited, Morphing Jar number 2, which I've been saying for a while. Tri-Infecting Virus. Been saying that for a long time. Phantom Knight's Rank Up Magic launch makes sense, because now we don't have any of those Orcus cards. Lady Debug makes sense if Mirage Stelio is banned. Who really cares? Kagari, sure. I mean, just let all the Kagaris come back, or all Skyshaker cards come back. If you don't have any Engage, I don't care. Book of Moon 3, awesome. Solemn Warning. Okay. I feel like these are a lot of predictions that I had made, but Soul Drain 3, that's a pretty big deal. Really good Floodgate, actually. I wonder if we'll see more people use Soul Drain. We didn't see it that much last couple formats, even though it's a pretty good card against the meta. But when you're playing like those one-ofs, they have to be really impactful, like Order or something. But now that it's at 3, I mean... maybe. Dark Arm Dragon, and then Damage Juggler. So Dark Arm Dragon at 3 copies per deck for the first time in a very long time. Damage Juggler at 3 for the first time in a while as well. Wow, this is crazy. This was worth waiting until Friday instead of getting it on Monday. This is insane. I think I've rambled on for a long time about some of these choices. My initial reactions is I wasn't planning on playing Altergeist. I was looking at Orcus decks with like some hits. Like if a card's got limited, I was looking at those decks. Maybe Lunalight's still good, actually. Like a going second variant could be good. I have no idea what is going to happen at the upcoming formats. I love new formats. They're super fun. This really makes me want to go to a lot of events, and I think that's what Konami is going for as well. They know what they're doing, but this is pretty crazy. I'm going to end the video there. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts about this list are, because this list looked like it was made by an Altergeist player, and I am pretty excited for the upcoming weeks to play some Yu-Gi-Oh! At the UDS, at the YCS, the 3v3 YCS. It's going to be a pretty big deal. Anyway, though, hope you guys enjoyed today's ban list reaction video, my first impressions video. You can pretty much guarantee we'll have a lot of videos coming up about the ban list, just like with Master Rule 5, because there's a lot to talk about, a lot on this list, but we'll have to wait for a couple days for me to sort of think about the list and think about what it means for the format. I'll see you later, though. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.